Hey, what's up, YouTube? And this is Carl coming at you from CD7480 web YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. And today we're doing a review on Soundwave Titan's Return. Found this at a cool store, Target, nearby, and it is a really cool looking Soundwave. So we'll get into it. Okay, so we're opening the box here now, and check it out. Looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. Let me get to it. 7 there. Did it? Came out pretty easily. And there is Soundwave. Let's see how this works. Of course, there's a button. And here it falls open. That's cool. Like the old school cassette player piece. But so that's Soundwave. He's got adjustable ankles here too, so you can put him in different poses. His legs bend. Really cool. I've always wanted to have a Soundwave. I never got a chance to have the original Generation 1 Soundwave. To be honest, I had Optimus, but I didn't have him. So I can focus it down on here. It's kind of hard to see right now, but anyways, Soundwave, eject button. Looks like he has a knob here for his cannon. So let me take those extra pieces out. Pop this one out. This looks like a set piece. Not sure. I'll have to find out more about that. But these guns do look like guns from the cartoon series, the Generation 1 cartoon series. So that looks kind of neat. Yeah, there's the cannon. Put that on his shoulder. Like, if I can. Does this scroll back? Cool, it does. It does go back. Put that on his shoulder. Now he's starting to look more like Wave. He's got some I thought his hands moved, his fingers moved, but it looks like it's just a solid piece here. Still cool, still like it. And I'm gonna pop out his gun here. There. I know it sounds loud, it's mostly because of the plastic, but I'm being pretty delicate with it. And then he just has like a molded gun that you can put in his hand, like that. There we go. So now he's looking more like Generation 1. I'd say the only thing would be to have like a laser beak or something landing on his shoulder. Maybe that's in another episode. I can show you that. And he comes with a card. How awesome is that? Remember back in the day when you had to cut them off the box or leave them on the box for certain collectors, but like this one is cool because it's like an actual like baseball card version of him, and it just gives his let's see if I can show it to you. It's a little bit better. Titan Returns, Soundwave, and then on the back side is his like level of power. Pretty cool. He's a level 14 in his mind. He's not very fast, but he's very strong. He's a 12 out of 20. So that's pretty cool. Soundwave. So let's see here. So with that, with the Titans Returns, I know the head actually comes off and transforms. Let's see if I can do that now. So here's the head, and then it pops off. So it's like he has his like cowl that he had over his head comes off, and then this guy is actually a transformer. His head is actually a transformer that that turns into very tiny, but nonetheless, his head actually. Let's see if I can do it. The head transformed into this little, I guess they call him Sound Blaster. Amazingly tiny. But you can see on the backside there's, if you look at there's Soundwave's face, but he actually turns into a bot. His head actually turns into another bot itself, which is pretty cool. So with that, I'm just going to fold it back up again. And then I'm going to reinsert it back onto his head like that. And flip his cowl over again like this. And you've got Soundwave. Now he does transform, and I'll have to come back to you on that one. Alright, so here we are again. I'm just going to move my camera a little bit. Here we are again with Soundwave. I'm going to try to transform him. I've got a couple minutes here. Already at like 6-minute mark in the video, but apparently Soundwave turns into a city as well. But I'm going to see if I can transform him into his radio mode with just, let me see if I can tilt it down there, with just figuring it out. I know it's kind of lame to not know already, but I just opened it, and sometimes you can figure out things. He might be a little bit more complex. I think what I'll do is I'm not rushing this. I think what I'll do is I'll come back with Soundwave after I check out to see how to transform him, and get back with you guys on this, because it looks like he's more complex, but I've got to go to work here, and I want to spend the right time on him without rushing it. Alright guys, so I'll be back in a few. You won't even know it. Bye. Okay guys, I'm back again. This is the next day. Soundwave Titans Return comes with Sound Blaster and Soundwave. Really cool build. Extremely hard to transform. Maybe it's me because I'm Generation 1 and I just started getting into these other things, but let me just show you what you can do. Soundwave actually turned into this like huge city now, which also can be a, let's see if I can hold this a little bit better. Like it can also be a connection with Cybertron city, and then there's a little Sound Blaster up top, and he has he also turns into like a the head of Soundwave, but he has like this Soundwave. He's still kind of staying true to the fact that there is a cassette, but it's not really a cassette of sound. It looks more like a data cassette, like in a computer, which is kind of cool. And he's still got his barrel gun, Gatling missile gun, and this gun that he had. I don't know if that was in the cartoon or not, but that he has, the guns that he has fits him. But it's kind of interesting to see the scale. Like here is oh my gosh, I suck. I can't remember the name. Thundercracker next to Soundwave as a city. So I mean, it's like a small little city kind of thing, but I guess it works. Of course, these are probably two different era of Transformers here. I'm still learning about all that. There's so many different types now. But that's the city mode of Soundwave. Looks like pretty cool. and I transformed him into I like to call it a ghetto blaster, or he was a tape recorder back then, but now he looks more like a ghetto blaster. So I'm going to show you that one real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back again, and here's Soundwave as his cassette player, or you could call it a ghetto blaster. It's different. It's cool. It even has like a little, like, what's up, bro? What's going on? Chilling? Let's go break dance, man. I was playing with that, dude, but like this part right here, it ejects forward, and then here is this this cassette part. Oh, there we go. Cassette part I was talking about. Now there is an issue with folding here within the legs. Whoops. Let me show you if I can do this. Close this back up. All right. It's not on this side. I don't have an issue on that side. But on this side, I have an issue. Because, like, this ramp, when he's in city mode, this ramp right here, in city mode, when it folds down, it works nice. It looks cool. It looks like a ramp, like it would be on a city or a loading dock or something. But when you flick it back up, there's this little tab in here, right there, that's supposed to latch onto into that little box part right there. It's hard to see right in there. This gets in the way. So I would just say that's one design flaw that they have. These treads in the holes in the middle that also create treads. I think the designer wanted it to land in the middle of that, and that way you could just it would lock through there, but it doesn't always land in there every time. So, but other than that, that's my one pet peeve of it. And then the other thing is too is, let me see here, let me lock it together again. There you go. My other pet peeve is the head. I guess this is the Sound Blaster guy, or I don't know if this means Sound Blaster mode. Like, is this a Sound Blaster, or if this character, which is his head, is called Sound Blaster. There you go. But it's odd because you would think that with the bar part that's right here, it folds down, and you can open up the back. Actually, you gotta open the back first. If I can. Okay, open the back, and Soundwave's head shield is there, and then this part would go in it. But if you put him in there, I'm going to guess this guy's name's Sound Blaster. If you're going to put his head in there, with Sound Blaster transformed into a small, the thing will not, the back compartment will not shut. So it's kind of a hard deal there. I guess the other thing I could do is try to put him in there. Might work. Here. Fortunately, I gotta hide this part while I'm sitting down. I could try tilting it down again, but it's like it doesn't. My computer doesn't go that far. I gotta get a better camera. But yeah, you can't do it. Or I'll try again. Try again. Maybe it'll work this time. Like, you can sort of close the back with him in there, which I guess is okay. When you turn this way, you can't see it anyways. But that, I just didn't like that, and I didn't like the ramp part. Everything else is pretty cool. I mean, he looks awesome as Soundwave in robot mode. He's awesome. So I will definitely say that he's worth getting. He retails for about $40. So, but I had to get myself a little toy, and this is the one I wanted to check out. Really cool. I like the way he ejects. And that's it, guys. There's another review from CD74 Beatty. Thanks for stopping by. Like and subscribe us. We'd love to hear from you. And tell us what you think. Peace. God bless. Have a great day. Bye-bye.